Mail-in ballots are corrupt. Mail-in ballots, you can never have a real democracy with mail-in ballots. And we, as a Republican Party, are going to do everything possible that we get rid of mail-in ballots. We're going to start with an executive order that's being written right now by the best lawyers in the country to end mail-in ballots because they're corrupt. And you know that we're the only country in the world, I believe, I may be wrong, but just about the only country in the world that uses it.
Real quick, so in a recent Oval Office meeting with President Zelensky, Trump went on one of his classic dementia-riddled rants about how he's going to end mail-in voting and about how the U.S. is the only country that uses mail-in voting, which is obviously just wild authoritarian dog shit, but let's take a closer look anyway. The U.S. is the only country that uses mail-in voting. Well, according to the Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance, 34 other countries use mail-in voting. Well, our president's a fucking idiot. And Trump wants to end mail-in voting, claiming there's excessive fraud. Well, according to an extensive study done by the Brennan Center for Justice, all voter fraud, not just mail-in voter fraud, only accounts for 0.0003% to 0.0025% of all votes. And it's strange that only when he's in power does he have an issue with mail-in voting, while Trump himself has voted by mail in nearly every election. And Republicans go on and on about how they care about the troops, but our military and service members abroad also vote by mail. Haven't heard a peep from Republicans or Trump about how the people who fight for our right to vote will retain their right to vote. Roughly 30% of all votes are cast by mail, so why would Trump attack mail-in voting? Maybe because 60% of Democrats cast their vote by mail compared to only 32% of Republicans? Or maybe because almost 25% of minorities cast their vote by mail and they overwhelmingly vote for the Democratic candidate. So does the Constitution even allow the president to dictate state-run elections? You bet your sweet ass it doesn't. According to Article 1, Section 4 of the Constitution, regulation of elections is in the power of the states. This is yet another textbook authoritarian move from the Trump administration. Suppress the vote by lying to the people about a problem that doesn't exist to squash dissent and remain in power. They are terrified that they're going to get cooked in the midterms, and they fucking should be.